Hey everybody, before today's video begins, I just want to say I'm going to be giving away 1 VIP for every 100 subscribers that get up this video. Yes, 1 VIP for every 100 subscribers. So, just comment your IGN in the comments, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. We're almost at 7K. I love my community. Thank you guys so much. That's why I'm doing this. And I'll see you guys in the video. Enjoy! Hello everybody, welcome back to another Hoplite video. Today I'm bringing you 100 games of Hoplite Part 9. Sorry this took so long. I feel like I say that in every single video, but you know, finals for college and stuff. This is actually probably the last video I'm going to record while I'm in my college dorm. After this, I guess I'm going back home for the summer, so that's pretty cool stuff. Anyways, this video, we do a lot of looter rushing. I really like looter kit. I think looter is really underrated at the moment. It just provides so many important resources. For example, those blaze rods that I just used to make X-Cal. I get jumped here, ignore the fact that I'm garbage. Yeah, blaze rods, you get the blaze rods to make the X-Cal there, not that you're gonna commonly be making X-Cal every game. You get stuff for magma cannon pretty consistently, which is an absolutely S-tier legendary, disgusting. It just provides you with a lot of options. You make harpoon launcher, you can do blazing crossbow if you get some glowstone from nether. You can trade for nether wart to make corrupted crossbow or red tilde, depending on what's in rotation. Just a lot of stuff. I think there's a really high skill barrier to it though, so if you guys want to try this at home, just be aware that it might not work out for you your first time. Anyways, we got magma cannon and X-Cal here. Running through this guy, we go clean this fight. I decided to just follow the guy at the diamond chestplate. This is just, you know, a net gain for me basically. I have magma cannon, so you really can't run away. This dense forest terrain is low-key not great for magma cannon, but as soon as I'm able to get him up into an open enough area, you can just finish him off with this. Like the selective area, for example. And then putting the magma cannon in my offhand also gives me fire resistance, which is so good. Let's activate my X-Cal here. This guy doesn't really stand much of a chance. I can just run him down if I want to, or I can go back and get the loot. Luckily he turns here, and I just kind of figure, you know what, I've already committed enough, I might as well just finish him off here. No point in leaving him to go get the loot. It's not like anyone's cleaning it or whatever. I'm in a safe and controlled environment, so I'm not super worried. Oh, you clean this fight over here. A lot of what I do in this game is just cleaning. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot that I had to cut out of these games, not because, I don't know, it's not important, but just because it's not super interesting. I don't want this video to be like an hour and a half, realistically. This guy's got mace. But yeah, I was doing a lot of like not super significant fighting in these other areas. I'm able to pearl in this guy. I just learned from this, by the way, that your X-Cal takes a hit when you pearl. I didn't know that. It's pretty cool. Anyways, we're able to get this guy here. Playing around mace is pretty easy. I had X-Cal, so I was willing to take a bunch of hits for it. I didn't really care. And then I can just run through this guy, and he's not able to get away. He's not able to get me away with his chakras. This guy here cleans. This guy was kind of spectating me the entire game, but he really didn't have that much. He is a champion. He's got the champion trim. It's the same trim I have, so it's a little bit interesting. I'm able to pearl on him here, and he makes a little mistake with the magma cannon here. Another interaction that I didn't know how this worked, but I mean, it worked out for me in my favor. This guy tries to go in the phantom, and he just like gets stuck. So unfortunate, but whatever. I mean, I don't blame him. Honestly, I might have done the same thing there. This guy cleans, whatever, doesn't matter. He's got nothing. Literally free. I try and go up onto my phantom there because I want to try and get a phantom longbow mace. I've literally never done that. I don't think I do it in this video at all. But maybe one day. It'd be pretty cool. Unfortunately, it's probably going out of rotation pretty soon. Hit a clean snipe on this guy. Unfortunately, I'm using this, I mean, realistically, phantom longbow, the actual phantom itself isn't really that good. I just really want to get the mace clip with it. Most of the people left in these games, in this game, really don't have that much. I didn't mean to activate my X-Cal there, but, you know, whatever. It's not like it really matters. I get a flame book from Ares as well. This guy just takes fall damage and dies, and that's that. God apple for free. Thank you very much. And at this point, I know, you know, the game's pretty much just about done. We've got 2G had 60 gaps, God apple, literally everything we really could need. The one problem with off-hitting magma cannon is that when I right-click, it also activates my X-Cal. So you might see me swapping between it being in my offhand and not being in my offhand a lot of the time. And that's just to prevent that. This fight over here, I decide I want to go clean. I see gaps on the ground this guy's not able to pick up. That tells me that this guy has There's a geese going insane outside my window right now. Sorry, yeah. Him not being able to pick up the gaps tells me that he obviously doesn't have any gaps, or else they would stack in his inventory, so I know that's a free guy to kill. That guy's got a full netherite sword. I don't even know how he gets that. In this economy, full netherite sword, in vanilla map, with the new nether, I try and go for the mace there. I water bucket because I didn't think I'd hit it, but I actually think I could have hit it. It's alright, though. Getting clean here, so I back up a little bit. These guys low-key cross-teamed on me, like a little bit. Actually, quite a lot, I'm not gonna hold you. I got apple here, I have it, I might as well just use it. A lot of the time I just save it to the end and never use it. I'm trying to get out of that habit. Every time I get a god apple, it never gets used. Yeah, so we're doing that there. The web stuns my magma cube, so I'm not able to finish this guy off with it, which is so unfortunate, because he's literally like 2. Now he's regenning, and I'm trying to bow him, and everyone knows my bow accuracy is, you know, I'd have better luck winning the lottery than I would hitting like 3 consecutive shots. And he just feeds to this guy, so that's annoying, but I mean, those guys were obviously cross-teaming. I think after that, it was pretty obvious that these guys are cross-teaming. But it doesn't end up really mattering. They can be cringe all they want, I mean, I'm still better, so. That makes me sound arrogant as hell, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't mean it like that. I really don't know how this guy got a full netherite sword. That's pretty crazy to me. I'm just able to play pretty defensive here. I want to stay decently high on health and just kind of be able to back up and use my legendaries. And I think PG heads, I get a really nice crit chain on him there, and then that is game number 81, I think. I call them weird cross steamers. Alright. Game number 82, we go middle. Get a powered snow bucket. I just get a water bucket instead. I don't know why I decided to do it like that. I'm able to get magma cannon super quick this game. Oh wait, no, not this game. Wrong game. I don't get magma cannon this game. I'm pretty sure someone beat me to it this game. I follow this guy into a hole. I'm a little weird that this might be a trap, but we're really far away from 0-0, so I highly doubted it. If this guy made a trap at like -700, props to him, because I guess I would have fallen for it, but yeah, I mean, realistically, that's just never the play if you're trying to actually win with a trap. Grab the head here. I see there's a person outside, so I know there's somewhere that I can, or sorry, someone that I can go and clean really quickly. I grab just the important stuff in case, you know, someone runs over it and steals the diamond pickup priority. This guy really doesn't have that much, but I mean, he could drop, he could have a head, he could have healing, he could have, you know, a few things that I think I kind of want right now, so it's still worth it to go in on this guy here. It drops a little bit of gold, I get the head. Overall, I'd say it's a net positive fight for me. Didn't take a lot of damage, so. I'm cleaning this fight here. Magma Club guy drops. This guy's got enchants though, so I don't really blame him. I'm able to swipe the Magma Club. I gap up here, and now I just kind of have to go in here and make this fight worth it for me. Don't mind using a G-head here. I'm getting enchants and a diamond chest plate out of this, so that's totally worth it to me. Plus I can make another G-head right after, so it's not like, you know, I'm gonna have 0 for GM or anything like that. And now I have an enchanted Magma Club. Bot comes and claims me, whatever, it's a bot. Okay, I'm trying to combo this thing. See, this is what I always try and do, but then I like mess it up and it makes it look like I'm getting like shit on by a bot. Cause like I low-key am. Like these things are better than most of the players sometimes. And that's a sad reality. I think they should probably be nerfed a little bit. It always breaks my heart when I see a Bedrock player die to a bot, and that's their first Hoplite experience, and they don't even know it's a bot, probably. Very depressing stuff. This guy tries to run here. I don't know what he was doing. He plays 4 obsidian that I would have used to make an enchant table. Fortunately, I already have one, so it doesn't really matter to me. This guy's instantly all up in my face, so don't care about the loot a ton, and I kind of just go in here. Big tip that I want to give for people that bow, just head on them. When they bow, just run at them with speed too. So good. It genuinely messes up their aim so much. Also, arrows ghost a lot of, you know, just in general. I mean, that's a server-side thing, it's not a Hoplite thing specifically. But when you have speed 2 and you're strafing, it makes it more likely to happen. My apologies, by the way, if I sound a little stuffy this video. I am a little stuffy, that's why. I'm a little bit sick right now. I wanted to record this voiceover 2 days ago, I want to say. This guy dies to his pearl. I want to record this voiceover about like 2 days ago, I want to say, but I was feeling so under the weather, and I don't want to provide commentary where it sounds like I have, like, you know, a tissue box shoved up my nose and stuff, so that's never fun. Able to grab this guy's stuff. Those guys over there had, like, some grudge in chat, so I let them fight. It's some Nick and then another guy, not this guy. This guy's just a innocent onlooker. Well, you know, he aggroed me, so I guess he's not an innocent onlooker anymore. I get him there, get another head out of it. I've got a bunch of healing. Having the heads is so nice for speed. I don't make Ares very much unless I have, you know, like over 4 heads on me, then I just make them all at once. I'm able to clean this fight. That was super easy. This guy says L in the chat. It's some Nick. Clearly wasn't very happy with that guy. I think it's a little ironic that he says L to the guy that died, and then he instantly also dies. You know, the thought process, you kind of have to wonder why people throw their games just to kill someone. Because I know when it happens to me, I get pissed off. This is the guy that made Magma Cannon earlier. I'm pretty sure. This guy beat me to Magma Cannon, which is why I wasn't able to make it earlier. I thought this is the game where I made it really quickly. It was not. Luckily, I'm still able to get it, though. My strategy in pretty much all these games was just to try and make Magma Cannon. And if I don't make Magma Cannon, I still get the gold from the, what's it called? I get the gold from the Infernus villager from the nether reactor core, so that's really nice. I'm able to kill this guy because his Magma Cannon isn't cooled down in time. I mean, even if it was cooled down in time, I have chakrams, I have enough healing to just kind of run through him basically the entire game. This guy played pretty decently. Lavas himself there, unfortunately, and then get a lot of really nice hits on him. I don't even know when I got a Evoker Wand. I don't even pay attention to my own gameplay sometimes. This guy gets fully run through. Bunch of gaps, head, some other kind of useful stuff. This guy comes to claim me, but I mean, unfortunately, so late at this point, and I'm obviously just better than this guy. He gets stuck in the head web. Drops the G-head, and that is game number 82. Game number 83. You guys get to see a new strategy. I pick up the carrots, and the carrots can be used to trade for nether wart with the nether reactor core villager. So carrots are really good, actually. You'd be surprised. Seems like a thing that I would just leave in a chest. I almost did leave it in a chest for a second. For this game, I'm going for Gruntilda now because I have the nether wart. I'm able to find an ocean monument. I get a ton of gold. This game is really slow. This is probably the lowest kill game in the entire series. I play this one super slow, but this is a good example of how just kind of sitting and stacking up for a little while can be worth it a lot of the time. So I make my Gruntilda, I get my potions, I have a ton of gold from the ocean monument, because it's a bugged ocean monument. I get a diamond touch potion, so now I'm just, you can see kind of how all the cogs are turning, and I'm just getting really, really stacked. I'm not getting a lot of kills or anything. So here's an iron helmet, so like realistically this means like nothing. I got 2 not super useful potions on my hotbar. I think it's Infestation and Eruption or something. These potions aren't great. I have a Torment Potion, which I use here to get Magma Club, and now that I have a Legendary, I have so much healing, because I think I got a Midas Touch Potion. Or no, I didn't get a Midas Touch Potion, I got the Ocean Monument. But yeah, throw that on him. He G-heads, and it literally just one-shots him through the G-head, because it's a damage 3, it's just so good. And now we have an actual real fight. Both have Magma Club, we're both full diamond. I don't think I have Enchants. I drink my Infested Curse Potion. Honestly, this thing isn't really that good, but I just figured, you know what, I'll use it now instead of later. This guy's getting a little bit of ground on me, so I decide here I want a head. I'm able to aggro him and get a lot of hits on him. The Silverfish are spawning in, which is really nice. I think when I take damage or when he does damage. I think maybe both, actually. Don't fact check me on that. And I have so much healing here. I'm completely fine because there's 7 other people left. I'm completely fine using both my G-heads on this fight, so I just fully go in. I severely doubt anyone's more stacked than me or this guy who's left in the lobby, so that's the plan for this game. Luckily, it seems like he doesn't have a lot of G-heads. He kind of used most of his healing to get all the gear that he has, and I only had to use 1 G-head in this fight, so I mean, that's awesome. And now I have 2 Magma Clubs, which, like, okay, whatever. Yeah, not a bunch of people left stacked in this lobby. I kind of just kill a bot. Head to DM in a second. This guy just runs. Doesn't really do that much. What a smart and intelligent play. Get Magma Cannon, which, to be fair, this game I wasn't going for because I got the carrots for the nether wart for Gruntilda. Yeah, and that's just like some small game sense pieces. Like a lot of people would look at carrots in a chest and skip over that, or carrots in a village and skip over that, maybe like, well, that means nothing, like why would I even take those? But when you know a lot about the game and you know a lot about the intricate details of how it works, you know, you see some more seemingly useless stuff and you think to yourself, well, maybe that is actually useful long term. This guy, ribbit reeled me like literally right into him. Don't know what the main idea was with that there. It kind of just brought me closer to him and I meleeed him. A lot of people don't use ribbit reel right. Ribbit reel is pretty much just for inflicting slowness so that the person can't combo you. And also just pulling people closer towards you while they're running away. To just kind of like continue that good chain. Anyways, those people both didn't really have that much. It's game number 83. Getting 9 kills that game actually wasn't that bad considering what I had. Able to run around here, get some diamonds, get some other stuff. When I go looter kit, I just structure hop and try and hope to get the gunpowder. If I don't get the gunpowder, you can get it from dungeons underground. You can get the gunpowder from creepers underground, which are pretty common in vanilla map. This game, to get my magma, usually I get it out of a river, just like in the overworld, but I went to nether to go get it. And I was able to get a piglin head as well because I just got a lot of extra diamonds this game. So this game went really well for me. This guy's building a trap. I'm not concerned to kind of stand in that because it's pretty far away from 0-0, so yeah, I wasn't really concerned. And Chainsword, Magma Cannon, I mean, these might arguably be the best 2 legendaries in rotation. Magma Cannon, so incredibly underrated. Chainsword, everyone knows Chainsword's good, right? Chainsword's just disgusting. It's Chainsword. I want to aim my Magma Cannon right onto that guy. I get a pretty good shot. And I think he got apples. Yeah, he does got apples. He's got the fire ghost particles. So that's why he isn't dead here yet, although he should be. Runs up to this guy, literally just like lets him try and kill him. Unfortunately for him, I just hit him anyways. I think the guy standing still missed his hit. I pull a head out of my inventory to eat. That wasn't really for the speed. Heads actually restore the same amount of hunger as a steak as well, and I had no hunger to sprint. So that's why I did that. This guy tried to place water on a tree. Doesn't work like that, unfortunately. Just waterlogs it, and yeah, that's the chainsword. Got a disc. Gerald was already made, so didn't need to worry about that. This guy, I think, had ribbit reel or something. He makes the same mistake the last guy with ribbit reel made. Just pulls me right into him. Why would you do that? That's not how you use ribbit reel. Ribbit reel, if you're a good player, is really good. If you're not a good player and you don't know how to use it, it can be alright, but you know, if you use it like that, it's going to create problems for you, obviously. It's early in the morning, so I have a drink with me right now, in case you're wondering why I take some short pauses. Alright, another little game sense piece here. This guy here, I got Magma Cannon, and I'm about to kill him with Chainsword. Get him back with ribbit reel. And there's a guy cleaning. And I could stop. Ordinarily, I would stop killing this guy to instantly focus myself on that guy, but I know if I kill that guy, I get strength 2, and I can trade with this guy. And so by trading with this guy, I'm able to drop him. So killing that guy gave me the strength 2. The strength 2 allowed me to just crit exchange with the other guy. If I didn't kill him and I crit exchange with the other guy, I probably still would have won the exchange, but I would have won the exchange by less of a margin. Or if I just had worse stuff. I think that's just an objectively better play. Bot here. Yeah, again, just small little game sense, you know, pieces. These bots genuinely do get better hits than most of the players. I got jumped by another bot. I'm trying to make, what's it called? I'm trying to make Armadillo here because I got a multi-shot book. So I want to do that really quickly. A lot of the games I can make Armadillo Detonator, I just don't really make it because it's good, but it is like kind of a time investment, especially when you have to go out of your way to get a lot of the stuff. Like getting the TNT and the diamonds is the hardest part, and late game you'll probably have a lot of stuff for the TNT and the diamonds, and I mean having a Savannah biome is pretty common. That doesn't always mean it's worth making. Sometimes it's worth just to keep snowballing, like how I would do here. This guy played really well, I'm not gonna lie. Lived for way longer than he should have, considering the stuff that I had, like multi-chainsword. I don't know. Sometimes I suffer from the issue of just having so many things in my hotbar that I misuse them, and then I make mistakes like that. Multi-Armadillo is 12 to him, which is pretty good. 6 hearts. I mean, they nerfed it, so it's about the most value you're going to get out of it. Actually, that's not true. You can get more value out of it, but yeah, this guy just gets so overwhelmed by the fact that I have like 5 legendaries in my hotbar, and you know, I don't blame him. Like, realistically, what would you do in that scenario? I wouldn't win that fight against, you know, a confident player, even if I had shotguns. This guy gets a reel back. Some good usage of ribbit reel in this game, honestly. I make ribbit reel a lot. Ribbit reel, I want to say I used to hate it, but it's probably top 3 legendaries now because I know how to use it and it's good and it's fun and it's easy to make. And I like that. I think that's really fun. I'd say number 1 for me is Guardian. I don't know. Ribbit reel's probably number 3. I'd have to think about what number 2 is, but we won't do that here. Focus on the video. Playing this fight, easy as cake. This guy has something on him, I think, that I grab? Yeah, totem on it. Yeah, he had a totem on him. That's what he had. People that die with totems, please put them in your offhand when you have them. The only reason why I'm not doing that here is because I have magma cannon and I know I already won the game. Case in point, that guy. And this guy's got soul gauntlet, which is a little bit threatening. This is... Okay, so soul gauntlet... This guy got apples. Soul gauntlet used to be really bad. Now soul gauntlet's good because the AIs like actually do something. They used to just like punch you with like blocks and shit and do like literally nothing. Now they actually punch you with like swords and they'll crit you and stuff and do a lot of damage. So soul gauntlet's actually good now. Another legendary I really changed my mind about. Also, it is like objectively the coolest looking lodestone legendary. Shoot this guy. There's like a weird interaction here. I blow this guy up with the armadillos. Do it again. I magma cannon him, and then I river reel him, and it like takes it a minute to like work. I don't really know why, but it doesn't really matter. Weird interaction. Couldn't tell you why that even happened. And we just trade hits here since I have Crimson Chainsword, 2G heads. I know I'm absolutely fine, and that is game number 84. Game number 85, we're doing structure hopping again. Goated chest. Like, holy schmungus, what was that? Get magma cannon super fast this game. This is the really fast magma cannon game. 7-minute magma cannon. Basically got everything that I needed. I just got really lucky. Got some other cool stuff this game. I don't think I make Gerald, I just got some stuff out of the dungeon, which is, I guess, why I showed that. Easy guy to fight here, in a building, in a confined space, where I'm actually able to use magma cannon. Magma cannon isn't good in confined spaces usually, but that's open enough to where it's usable, so that's good. I'll grab a head here. I think I see a guy off in the distance while I was crafting my G head. So I'm able to just pearl on here. I think is this a bedrock player? I don't know. He's got an iron helmet. It is a bedrock player. Bedrock player with an iron helmet, not really all that scary. He just kind of gives up. Which, like, fair enough, I suppose. Although, I don't know if people do that when they have gaps and stuff. It's not like he couldn't have fought back. I'm digging on a trap here. I should stop digging on traps. I only lose when I dig on traps. I don't lose here, because this guy isn't, like, really a good trapper. But I really should stop. I really shouldn't be doing this. Don't dig on traps. It's just not worth it. Unless you need to win the... Like, unless you're stuck in a situation where you absolutely need their loot to win the game, and you're forced into a situation where that is objectively your best play, you just shouldn't. It's not worth it. I mean, even if you gain something really nice out of it, unless you need to, you know, for healing wise, or like you're cooked if you don't, just fully keep aggroing, then yeah, just don't do it. It's dumb, I should stop doing it. Anyways, this guy gets absolutely run through. Doing some slab boosting. Yes, I'm a 2-time parkour champion on Hoplite. You know, you can applaud me. But, you know, I don't bring it up that much. It's, you know, that's nothing. I'm just kidding. I don't care. But, it does help me with my terrain movement, low-key, sometimes. That guy digs. I hate people that dig. It scares me. I didn't do it here, because this guy, I saw that he had signs, and Lord knows I don't want to deal with that. This guy drops with a piglin head. I just instantly clean a fight. I'm gonna make chainsword here. I'm gonna make, I think I make like a Voker or something too later. I don't know. But I gotta fight for the piglin head now, because this guy's on my booty. Oh no, I popped a totem. I don't think I make a Voker. A G head here, unfortunately, I wish I kind of didn't have to, but he had a totem and I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't really paying enough attention, so that's my fault. Could have backed up and gapped, but he could have also gotten away with the piglin head if I did that. I don't know. I don't think my play was necessarily wrong. I do make a Voker wand, and I do make chainsword. So I got these guys now from some pretty decent loot. I see a clean right to my left, which is awesome. I was already heading towards this fight because there was lightning in this direction anyways. Yeah. I offhand my magma cannon, so I don't have to deal with this guy's blazing crossbow. Blazing crossbow, by the way, super underrated legendary that's not really made enough. This guy gets... I say blazing... I mean, blazing crossbow might as well be a legendary. Not a legendary. But it is super strong. It should be made more. Against people with high ping, they kind of get, you know, like, they kind of, like, get stuck. So, blazing crossbow against people with high ping, that's some tech that I'm going to share right now. It's very good. It just kind of, like, stun locks them, basically. I never make it anymore, but if I get it, you sure as hell know I'm using it. I don't really like the Evoker Wand nerf where you have to, like, wait for it to fully charge before you pull it out now. I don't think that's very fun. This guy ran so long. Don't be like this guy. I mean, I could like, if he had gold in his inventory and he could make gaps or something, I understand it. This guy just was not winning this fight. He was just running to run. We don't want to spend our whole afternoon doing that now, do we? Anyways, finally he decides to turn around. Actually, no, he doesn't really decide to turn around. I just get a good shot on him. Yes. So finally I'm able to fight this, or kill this guy, I guess. This guy starts chugging pots, and I'm like, what the hell is he doing? And then I realized he must have got, like, Gruntilda from Gerald. I don't see why else you'd drink 3 pots unless it was, like, an insta-4, an absorption, and, like, a strength, maybe? Like, all from Ares, which, like, is just unlikely, so... I was going off of the assumption that it was more than likely Gruntilda, which it was, because he's spawning, like, slimes and stuff, which is something that you can only do from Gruntilda, obviously. Anyways, this is a really messy fight. Some of these Gruntilda potions are so useless, like the slime one and the silverfish one, like... I'm trying to fight this guy, and I just have, like, a bunch of little, like, guys running all over me. Well, wait, okay, that sounds... I have a bunch of, like, little guys everywhere. Whatever, I don't know. Anyways, this guy's just chugging pots. He just chugs, like, an insta-4 or something. I get hit into a cave here in a second. I'm playing on super high health as well, just because I'm scared of these mobs. Like, if I get stuck in, like, a cave or something, you know, bad, and there's a bunch of slimes, and they, like, box me in, I could take a lot of damage. Just being careful. I get sniped by a silverfish into this cave. Not great. I stay high on health. I accidentally fire a magma cannon there. Yeah, rookie mistake, I'm not gonna lie. Luckily, though, we're able to push this guy really hard here. I mean, we have Chainsword magma cannon, like a Pokemon. I guess a Pokemon isn't that huge, but, you know, we have enough to where we can pressure this guy easily and get some nice heads on him and kill him there. Dropping a little bit of stuff left. Doesn't really have anything crazy left. I jumped down in this hole here because this guy just got a trap kill, so I knew he'd be sorting. I made sure there wasn't a dripstone before I jumped or did anything stupid. You know, with deathmatch being in 10 seconds, really that's not worth it though, because I could have died. That is not the transition I was meant to have. That looks like a 2010 YouTube video. Anyways, doesn't matter. Yeah, last that guy of the game. Really nothing left in that game that was that crazy. And that is game number 85. Game number 86, we find this nice little snow house thing. We get a pretty good game. I have a lot of gold. Magma Cannon gets sniped from me, so I'm not able to make Magma Cannon, unfortunately. But I do get some pretty nice cleans, and I get just a basic loadout of my lava, my water, you know, my swords and stuff. Yeah, this game is a really good game to display. I guess just to display game sense. Not the water fights. These water fights sucked in this game. I hate water fights. I don't know. 1-8 water fights were bad too, but like, I don't know if you're ever playing like Badline or something. I don't know. The lakes were never this big and they were never this deep, so that it wasn't really as much of an issue. It's a problem with the 1.9 mechanics and 1.9 terrain that makes rivers really, you know, or water fights really inconvenient. Also don't have people fight without hitboxes on in water, or just in general. Honestly, hitboxes help me so much, and people don't care, so I just play with them on no matter what. Anyways, make a jihad here. We gotta complete a fight. This guy with egg loss. This is like Superman in this lobby. This guy is the snowballer right now, and I know I have to stop the snowballer from snowballing if I want to snowball. It's a lot of snowballs. Make a whole snowman out of that much. There are a shart ton of people here. I dropped this guy because he's got gaps in his offhand. I get a really nice lava on him. Unfortunately, he eats the gaps. It doesn't really matter. But I do pick up the gold. I do pick up the head. So overall, it's a net gain. I eat the head. I run away. I have speed now. I have regen. I grab these nuggets that are just kind of on the ground there while I'm, you know, running away. Just because I want to heal up a little bit. I eat one more gap before the fight, just so I'm like perfect health. I go clean. And I'm pretty easily able to get some nice hits on this guy. I get a really nice hit there. This guy jumps in the water. This guy, I think, you're gonna see in a second. This guy gets in my boat. This guy drops with a G-head. I don't know how you drop with a G-head in water. I don't know how that happens. It's like the reaction time of like a turtle. Anyways, doesn't matter. I have 2 G-heads, 8 gaps now. Overall, as I'm just kind of farming these people around, this Aglas guy's getting them low for me, and I'm just fighting everyone that he's getting low, and just kind of forcing him away. Force him away there. This guy doesn't have boots. I mean, I don't gain that. I mean, realistically, all I get out of this fight's probably a head. I might get some gold. I might get some healing. But he already did damage to this guy, so that's why I fight him. I eat the head because I'm going on land in just a sec. I know I'm going to go on land in just a second, so I'm going to be able to chase him, catch him. I kill him, get some gold, and yeah, overall I'm just keep getting more heals. I'm kind of farming up my loot right now, just so I can have enough stuff to eventually 1v1 the guy with the Aglos. Doing the weak hits in the water, by the way, it might look unintentional. It is intentional. When you do full hits, the person takes more knockback. When you do weak hits, they don't take very much knockback. So doing 3 weak hits compared to 1 strong hit is actually more damage. I G-head here. That was stupid. I mean, honestly, I shouldn't put myself in that situation. I think I was just... I don't even know what I was doing. I shouldn't have had a G-head there. It's just me being dumb. I'm trimming all the grass. I'm getting kind of low here. I really don't want to use a G-head, so I try and find an area to escape with. He Aglosses on me. I get prepared to get crit, but I guess he just doesn't get close enough to me. I was prepared to use my G-head there if I had to. Luckily, I don't. I can go back in, clean this fight against this guy. There's a kill over there that I consider turning around to go get, but I just decided, you know, I'm going to clear the grass and then go for a fight here. This is probably as secluded of a fight as I'm going to get with this guy. The only problem is that he can run away if he needs to. I had G-head just because I'm getting low here. If I didn't G-head, I would, you know, pretty shitty situation. He Agloses away, but then he gets a really good lava on me and some other good hits on me. I also ran out of blocks in my offhand, which kind of messes me up for a second. I want to grab my lava. I want to heal up. 5 hearts is not enough to take this guy. I mean, he'll literally 2-shot me if I'm not careful. Lava was really good, and he Agloses himself and dies. And also a killer bunny attacks me. Like 1 in 1,000 for that, by the way. Just my luck. Anyways, we get the sharp 2 Aglos. With Aglos, I wouldn't say this game is over, you know, necessarily. I just sniped a really good kill there. That Evil Steve guy I know has the magma cannon because he sniped it from me earlier. Here, I just kind of get 2v1 and I'm forced to G-head. Again, not a great use of a G-head. I think I probably could have done better healing conservation in this game than I did, but, you know, whatever. I'm able to Aglos on this guy. And... G-heads. Fortunately, I just do enough damage to where I can drop him with 1. This guy kills someone, so I go into clean. He's got a fire aspect sword, I know, because I watched him fight someone earlier. And we're able to get him here. So now I have a fire aspect sword, I have sharp 2 Aglos. I think the fire sword might have been, yeah, as good as my Aglos, so I start maining that now. Fight to clean here and a bot, so I fight the bot. There is a person who is probably going to clean, but I don't really care. I can just keep going in. I just, like, full fucking accuracy max on that guy. I don't know what I was doing. I was going crazy. Okay, and that guy, I get a bunch of stuff out of this. I have, like, 20 gold on me now. I have a bunch of heads. Very net positive. This guy with reinforced Elytra comes in, try and steal my stuff. He tries to escape here. I think, though, I get an opportunity to actually drop him because he wastes one of his rockets. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, he rockets there, and instead of flying away, he just hits the ground because, I guess he's stupid. So here I'm able to try and grab him. This guy ribbit reels him into him, which makes the Elytra explode. I'm able to drop him here. So now we have reinforced Elytra on the ground, and I've kind of got to figure out how I want to do this. Do I want to aggro this guy? Do I want to pick it up? Like, what's my play right now? That guy throws a weakness potion, fully whiffs it. I mean, he's, you know, not like I would do any better, right? But, we're able to grab the Elytra here in just a second. He's just fully, like, bowing me off of him. I'm able to grab it, put it on. I don't know why I didn't take off there. I right-clicked and accidentally fired my mag again. I made, that was just bad gameplay. But I'm able to come back here. Now I have so much movement in Elytra. This guy's low. He's got Phantom Longbow, and Villager 1. I just get him out. And at this point, this is where I know that I think I probably won. Considering I have a G-head, even if someone else is moderately stacked, I think I'll be okay. I crashed on this guy. Just clean him really quick. Boom. I do want to play more Reinforced Elytra guns. Reinforced Elytra is just so fun. I don't know why I hit the ground there and it just didn't explode him or like anything. Put my Elytra on here to go into the fly mode to kind of stall out his X-Cal and be annoying. He dies. Now I have X-Cal. I think I put it in my hotbar over something. I forget. I don't know. But I just start mating it over the Fire Sword. Yeah, that makes sense because I have movement. Fire Sword isn't really movement. Also, this is some cool tech. Yeah, the Fire Sword isn't really movement, but I would rather have... Well, okay. Because I have Elytra, I can catch up to people already. Fire Sword's good for catching up to people. And I can have the X-Cal on my bar because it's got a really good ability, obviously. An ability that a Fire Sword does not have because it's just a regular Fire Sword. Yeah, and that was some really cool tech there where I reinforced Elytra with Ribbit Reel. You Ribbit Reel, then you fly into the air, you drag them up with you. Then they're forced to hit the MLG. If they miss the MLG, they take fall damage. Then you reinforce Elytra dive on them, so that's also really good. It also just looks cool. It's also fun. I mean, come on. This guy's pretty decently stacked. I G-head here. I was actually scared I was going to drop there for a second. When I put on the Elytra, I was a little nervous. Luckily, reinforced Elytra, it has the armor of an iron chestplate, so I wasn't actually in as much danger as I thought I was. I have a bunch of healing here. This guy is decently stacked, but I mean, like, look at my inventory. Like, realistically, I can stall this guy's healing out. It's a 1v1 at this point, so that's exactly what I do. I stall this guy's healing out, and I just keep doing what I'm doing right here and draining him. I don't know why my reinforced Elytra doesn't explode when I hit the ground, but this is literally what I keep doing. And I eventually stall him out to where he has just, like, no healing, and I just use minimal of my own. And yes, I'm playing with a chud. Yes, I'm being annoying. Whatever, whatever. I don't really care. I want to win the game. Listen, I'm playing this competitively. I haven't lost a game in this series for quite a while, and I'd like to keep it that way, you know? Why create an opportunity for me to lose if I have a guaranteed opportunity for me to win? I drag him into the air. I guess he, like, goes the other way because I mess it up. Crash with my Elytra, just keep draining him. Go in the air, gap, just be safe. Actually, I don't know if I gapped. No, I didn't gap here. I have regen. Get a nice spot to go with the Elytra. It's another 2 hearts. And yeah, I mean, you can see at the start of this fight, I was 13 gaps, now I'm 5. I know I have more healing than this guy. I drained him of both of his G-heads. He still had a lot of stuff going into DM. Very stacked. But with, you know, a drainy playstyle and all these legendaries, it's pretty easy for me to be able to just go in and go out whenever I need to. And that is game number 86. I think it's 86. I don't know. Oh my gosh, it's game number 86. I was right. Game number 87. Oh, this was a fun game. I remember this one. Wait, do I remember this one? Is this the same? Is it the right game that I'm thinking about? I think it is. No, it's not. Okay. Well, I almost reeled this game. I just need the emeralds. So I'm in a village. I found a guy in a village, though. This game actually went warrior. I don't remember if I meant to go warrior or not. I think I meant to go looter for all 10 games, but I just happened to go warrior this game. I could have fully aggroed that guy. I was just scared I would accidentally, like, sweep hit the golem and it would do, like, half my health in a hit, because I am just clean iron right now. Make my ribbit real, because this guy just happened to have the emeralds on him. I would have been able to get it easily anyways. Make G-heads, make gaps. Good fight here to clean. I played bad against this guy. It's a fight that goes into the water, and then I fight in the water for, I don't know, too long, and then I decide, you know what, why am I doing this here? I know I'd win on land, so I just go to land. I try and bait the fight to land. Luckily, he follows me because, I mean, I am lower health than him, so it makes sense. I ribbit rear, I get some good hits. He's really laggy, so it is really difficult to fight him. I'm forced to G-head here. Terrible, terrible G-head. He jumps back in the water to gap. This is such a drain fight. This is an example of a really bad fight. Eventually I do kill him, but I used a G-head on this fight, and like what did I gain out of it? I gained like a head, which is a net negative. G-head is definitely better than a head. Yeah, anyways, fortunately I am able to kill this guy eventually. I get some nice hits. Get an extra head. I mean, I get a few nice things, but not worth the cost of a G-head, so that was low-key a sell on my part. I just drank the Insta 2 because it's only 4 hearts, so I might as well. I pick up this axe here because I want to use the axe against this guy because I realized that he's high ping before I go into the fight. And high ping is bad against axe. Case in point, there you go. At this point, I kind of have to make up for lost, like, value, I guess. And this guy is how I make up for it. I use my G-heads in not great fights in this, but I get so much value out of killing this guy. I feel like this fight was just lucky, though. I honestly don't even feel like this was... I mean, he just wasn't ready to fight the axe, and he just drops with, like, all the nether loot and everything. And I can, and basically everything for soul gauntlet, so... I just need the lanterns. I can go back to nether, get the lanterns. That stuff's easy. I'm 2 and 8 now with Ribbit Reel. When I say 2 and 8, I mean 2 G-heads, 8 gaps. I've been playing a lot of roulette comp recently. Yeah, and I'm not... I can run this guy out. Unfortunately, another really bad play there where I gap and then I just G-head right afterwards. I should have just G-headed and cut my losses. When I gap like that and I instantly G-head, I just basically threw away a gap for nothing. I get regen 3, which overwrites the regen 2 from the gap, and then I get absorption, whatever. I get 4 hearts of absorption over 2, which is, yeah, I mean, basically just burn a gap for nothing. This guy just got a kill. I know he's got enchant stuff, so I can get enchants if I kill this guy, so I'm fine using a G-head on this guy. I ribbit reel him in to give him slowness so that he can't combo me, but this terrain is really bad anyways. That fight was actually way closer than I think it should have been. Again, this game honestly was not super well played. Like, if there were better players in this lobby, this game definitely could have been a loss. Anyways, though, I don't have any G-heads anymore, but I do have a lot of healing in general. I have 22 gold, I have, you know, stacks of nuggets. I'm able to do a lot of enchanting, get a lot of free stuff. Grab some nice stuff out of my bundle, and do some more fighting. This guy G-heads, he gets sauced though. The water, again, is annoying. The terrain that I had to fight in this game is just so unideal. I mean, the terrain that you fight in, I never should expect it to be ideal, because that's unrealistic. And that's how I get killed. But I don't know. I could have dragged the fight to a better location instead of fighting him, you know, there, for example. Although the head lava was pretty good. This guy here, aggro's me. Literally, like, what were you gonna do? He probably saw, you know, a YouTube video and was like, clean every fight, and then he cleaned it on like 2 hearts and just died instantly. Don't do that. This guy here has nothing. He's just literally in the house that I was fighting on, or against, I guess. I don't know. I pushed the guy against the wall, that's what I mean. Kill this guy here. I have a lot of stuff. Very convenient. There were just soul lanterns on the ground here. Literally all I needed. I was going to the nether to go get soul lanterns in just a second, so able to make soul gauntlet. Why were those there? I don't know, but I will absolutely take it. Niche interaction here. When I have, so the soul gauntlet right now to me is pretty useless. When I have chakrams, you can't, since you dual wield them, you can't hold the soul gauntlet in your offhand. I mean, you can, but you can't activate it with the chakram. So I need to get like a decent enchanted diamond sword. I see this guy has an enchanted diamond sword. So I want to grab this so that I can have it in my hotbar to use when I want to use my soul gauntlet. If that makes sense. And this guy's sword ends up being really good. It's a fire sword, so I would have had that on my hotbar regardless of if I had soul gauntlet or not, because I can attribute swap the fire aspect. I head web him, he got apples, but we're doing fine. I think he got apples, I don't remember. Anyways, we're able to push this guy up against the wall and get him here with a fire sword, which is going to be crazy because now I'm going to have like 10 clones with a fire sword, which is just disgusting. I don't even know. This is a bot. I don't understand. I don't get them. I just reel them back into my clones. And yeah. I think I said this earlier. I used to think, well, I which I used to think. Soul Gauntlet used to be really bad, but that's because the clones didn't work properly. When they work properly, and they all use the sword, and they all go for crits and stuff, and they actually do things, it's really nice. It's really, really good. I'm able to summon the clones with the fire sword, so this guy's just getting smacked by a fire sword. I don't even need to hold my fire sword because I have my chakrams. This guy's just getting messed up and just running through all of his healing. No more G-heads for this guy. It's like I'm the Grinch, but instead of Christmas, it's 03/23/26. I don't know what date that is. It's March 26th, guys. This guy here, I did not see Skull Weavers get crafted this game. I don't know if that was Gerald. I don't think I have whatever Gerald was on me. I was not paying attention clearly. I just ran away from this guy. This guy's very scary. This is a pretty dragged out DM, to be honest. This DM did take me quite a minute, but it was a good DM, so... As long as the fights are good, I can't complain. I try to get the water and it just leaves. It's so sad. Yeah, and then I think from this point on I start swapping the fire aspect more. This guy with his wind charges is scary because I don't know if he has a mace or if he just got them from a supply drop or we found a trial chamber that just didn't have like a mace in it, or you just didn't find the mace. It always has a mace, but dropping this guy here. I go under the assumption, because he hasn't tried to use a mace yet, that he doesn't have a mace. And that maybe someone else in the lobby has it, or I don't know, just never was found. Whatever. I pull this guy back into me. I don't want to go and do a bunch of aggroing, because that guy's there. He's gonna clean the fight and hit me off. And I have the healing, but I don't have a lot of instant healing. This guy wind charges me into the air, like really nicely, actually. He does a really good job. I attribute swap the fire aspect. Attribute swap fire aspect sword again there. I'm really good at attribute swapping. I pretty much hit it every single time. So yeah. Just making this guy take a crap ton of damage. And then obviously I still have the Soul Gauntlet for the, what's it called? For just using the fire aspect sword instead of having to attribute swap. This is a really drawn out deal, I'm not gonna lie. I dropped this guy here. With some really nice accuracy. That looked really good. I think he missed his hit. It wouldn't have been so clean if he didn't miss his hit. A lot of the time, my gameplay looking clean relies on other people's gameplay not being clean. Fun fact, for the YouTube side of things, this guy gets destroyed. This poor guy. Unnecessary slab head web. I get bowed, whatever, I don't care. Done. We got one more guy. He's pretty stacked, but considering what I have, it's not. It's over, right? It's over. These Skull Weavers, which is, I guess, is a little annoying or concerning, but it's not that scary. I have enough gear to just keep running through all of this. Attribute swapping my fire aspect. I'm messing this guy up big time. I thought I'd drop my chakrams here. I think I just made them into a ghost item by, like, swapping too fast. So I just pulled them back, and this is gonna be game... This guy gets destroyed. This is gonna be game 87? 87? Oh my god, I'm so good at counting. Holy shit. Game number 88. This is the game I was thinking of. I call this the Emerald Rush. Villager Wand plus Ribbit Reel, plus anything you can make with emeralds. Emeralds are the new diamonds. Welcome to the new economy. Inflation hit different in this new Hoplite season. So, I have no healing, but I have Villager Wand, I have Ribbit Reel. I absolutely fucking annihilate this guy's house. Real estate value down the shitter. I mean, it's gone. Go to clean this guy here. Ribbit Reel him back to me. Ribbit Reel, so strong. Villager Wand is so strong. Ribbit Reel, well, Villager Wand is just so strong in general. Ribbit Reel is strong if you know how to use it and you're a good player. I already said that earlier, but... There are a few people in this tower up here. I think there was at least two. This guy's looking to clean, but he's, like, glowing pink because of my hitboxes, so it didn't really work. This guy missed his MLG. This guy has magma cannon, so I don't even know what's happening here. I go to clean this guy instead. I decide this guy's probably my best guy to fight. Because he did just fall out of a tower and not MLG. A bot, like, spawns on me as this happens. So I fight the bot. Unfortunately, it gets a little bit of ground on me, so I have to run a little farther than I would have liked to come kill it. But I do get the kill. Going from no healing to this is really good. I'm able to make a G head. I can make like 2 gaps and have a head on me still if I'd like to, which I think is what I decide that I want to do. I do want to fight this magma cannon guy, but I know that I can't be taking a bunch of damage right now. It's just, it won't work because I don't have enough healing to allow it. I pick up this guy's phantom longbow. Nothing crazy. I mean, I have 3 legendaries on me, but I don't really have a bunch of healing, so it's kind of an unfortunate scenario. Fortunate, but unfortunate in different aspects. This guy throws this thing at me, and I know at this point I've just got to start to fight this guy. I have my villager wand recharged. I can head. I'm good enough to get some pretty decent hits on this guy. I'm fine using my G head on this guy because this is magma cannon. I've been going for magma cannon most of the games this video because it is just so good. I G head to keep just aggroing here. He does get some really nice hits on me. I don't know how he does with that ping, but you know, whatever. Here I get really worried, but I back up and I'm able to heal a little bit, just run my regen timer out before I go back into fight. I eat my head, which gives me speed, which means I should be able to catch this guy. And I ribbit reel him back into me, phantom longbow, and he drops. With no healing, though, is the other thing. Although I can make another G head because of the nuggets I got from the kill. I get jumped here. I actually thought I was out there, I'm not gonna lie. That was really scary. Luckily, I just legendary abuse on this guy, and he kind of folds. I mean, I don't really blame him. Well, he could have played this better. I don't fully blame him, but I kind of blame him a little bit. Anyways, this guy dies. A little bit more gold for me. Again, now I'm able to make another light, hopefully, and a G head worst case scenario. This guy is the most fucking low cortisol individual I've ever seen. I missed my magma cannon. Well, I don't think I meant to shoot my magma cannon, but he just sees little blocks flying behind him. He just stands there. Doesn't have a care in the world. I have my G head. This guy has corrupted crossbow, which at the time was not in rotation, so I know that was Gerald. And he's got chakrams, and I'm just running through this guy. Villager wand. Outside villager wand is disgusting. Despite the long cooldown, very few legendaries can do that type of burst damage. I mean, Mjolnir, but you know, it's so much damage. It's more damage than Mjolnir would do. This guy, I don't. Poor pedestrian caught in the crossfire. Just abused my legendaries again on this guy. I try and turn to put my water on me, and I accidentally don't pick it up somehow because I guess I was being a little dumb, so that's my fault. I accidentally crit him with my bucket there. I need a new mouse. I'm not gonna lie, my buttons are a little fidgety because I guess I should clarify. I use the buttons on the side of my mouse for my hotkeys. Hey, if anyone wants to do a super chat or super thanks or whatever it's called in this video to help me afford a new mouse, yo, be my guest. I'm gonna be working full-time during the summer, so hopefully I have a better PC. Once I have a better PC, I can afford some, you know, some more things. I can afford to record a lot more. I play a lot of tournaments, but I don't record the tournaments that I play because I lag a lot during them when I record, and it's a lot harder for me to win games when I'm recording. I guess it's not a lot harder, but it is more difficult. Like, the lag spikes really do make a difference. Anyways, barely even commentate on this fight. I'm fighting Salty Rod. This is a really good player. Unfortunately, I just have so much at this point, and I don't blame him for dropping here. You know what I do blame him for, though, is the barbed rod spamming. Oh my god. People who barb rod spam like this have, like, a special spot in the depths of hell. Like, I can't. It's just not... It's so cringe. Like, I don't know. Anyways, no beef to that guy. He's a nice guy. I've talked to him at least once or twice. I just watched that guy get trapped. He dies. And then I clean the guy that just trapped him. And that was the sack guy in the lobby that I was trying to find, and I just watched him get trapped. And that was that. So at this point, I knew that was it. Was not expecting that to be the way he went out, but I will take it, absolutely. I go up. Oh, magma cannon. Yeah, this poor guy. That was brutal. That was rough. I'm not gonna hold you. Oh, I hear X-Cal activate, so I realized there's probably a fight going on back here. I was just gonna go fight that guy. Then I look over and I realize they're not really fighting. It's just kind of some guy chasing someone around, so I go ahead from the kill. Which, honestly, I would have left anyways. Not that I don't need it, but I would prioritize doing the fight first. This guy messes me up with the blocks. Like, low-key, what a play. accidentally swapped to my bow there. Same reason as why I swapped to the water bucket before in the other fight. It's just dumb. Pick up the head, pick up the X-Cal, and I mean, yeah. Oh, this is cool. I know this guy's not enough health because I pressed tab, I crit him, blow him up, and then I finish this fight. I'm not gonna lie. That was aura. That was, listen, people might call me cringe for saying that my fucking plays are aura, but I don't know. In my opinion, that was pretty fucking cool. Anyway, anyways, game number 88. Game number 89. We're back at it again, trying to make magma cannon, doing my best. Oh, I remember this game. I mined a this was a lucky game. I mined a shit ton of diamonds. I made a shit ton of legendaries. This was bad. Yeah. We're just gonna let this play out because chaotic as fuck. I'm on half a heart now from the ghast. I dodge its fireball. I hit it back. And now as long as I don't let the blazes melee me, I know I'm safe. But, that would have been the second time I would have died pre-PvP in the series. And honestly, I wouldn't have blamed myself there. Like, 2 gas, 2 wither skeletons, I don't know. Anyways, I make 3 legendaries, so this game is... I don't want to say it's wraps, but considering that I mined incredibly well... Dude, if I got that luck and I died, oh my god, I actually would have been so mad at myself. Imagine I mined 27 diamonds and then I still sell the fucking game. Just to, like, wither skeletons. Whatever, anyways. 2 kills here. This guy doesn't really give me anything. But I'll take the head, you know? I'll always take the head. Same with whatever's going on here. I don't use wither sickles very much, but they're a really cool legendary. I also get another really cool legendary this game that I don't get to use a lot. Not from this fine individual. He's literally on like 1, and I'm just... I can't get close to him. He just spams the rod. I hate barbed rod so much. This guy... Holy shite. He G-heads. He has good reaction time. I'm surprised I didn't drop him there. I'm able to clean his fight. I actually don't think I get this kill even. This Lost Souls guy's also a very good player. Yeah, he gets the kill. He's got Lich Staff from Gerald, and he's got X-Cal. But I've got 3 legendaries. And I've got a lot of game sense, so... Luckily, I'm able to kind of chop through his X-Cal, because I wouldn't say wither sickles are a hard counter to X-Cal, but the double hit activating and going through 2 of the things at once is really strong. I web him here so that I can drain his X-Cal, and I just keep fighting, I keep gapping and backing up to make sure I'm safe, because I know I'm going to do more damage with sickles than he is with X-Cal, and that's where I get him. So I get Lich Staff, I get X-Cal, I have Magma Cannon, I have Wither Sickles, I have Evoker Wand. Also get 2 XP bottles, which I could use for Villager Wand, but I didn't know where a village was. I would take the time to stop and do Villager Wand if I could. I also have the most awesome skin in the game, which is Lich Staff. My kill record game, if it didn't corrupt, would have been a netherite sword with Lich Staff. I can imagine that thumbnail in my head with this Lich Staff skin. It looks so awesome, and I think about that so much. Kill record's 25, in case anyone's wondering. I wonder if I know in this video. Comment what your kill record is. I am genuinely curious. Also, if you guys are this far into the video, I am very certain, I'm very, very certain you've been liking the video. Don't feel like you have to subscribe, but it seriously does help me a lot. If I hit 7K off this video, I will donate VIP to 1 person who likes and subscribes and does all the, you know, all the good stuff that you need to do to win the giveaway. I've been having this, in the works for a while. I have the VIP to give away. So yeah, like, subscribe, comment on this video, and you have a chance to win VIP, which is pretty awesome. I cleaned this fight pretty much exactly perfectly. This guy does absolutely nothing, and I get the kill. Also, I was gonna say, oh yeah, use code OneDoggo on the Hoplite Creator Store. If you're buying anything from the Hoplite Store, use code OneDoggo. 5% of whatever earnings, you know, Hoplite would get goes to me. I've made quite a decent amount of money out of it, actually, so far, and it really does help me. So, yeah, if you guys are planning on buying VIP or gems or anything in the store, use code OneDoggo. Thank you very much. I reflect this guy's Skullweaver's Lantern, and yeah, he probably had a heart attack. I would too. He doesn't even hit me. Like, I actually don't think he hits me. Night, night, sunshine. Drop some Skulk Weavers and every other ancient city thing I could ever need under the sun. I've got like a stack of gold. I have 2 gaps on me, but that's very misleading. I just don't stop to make them because I know there are a bunch of people. I get Fire Aspect from an Ares for Excal. Drop this guy with 2 G heads, 3 G heads, 3 gaps, bunch of regen pots, stacks of gold, well, stacks of gold nuggets, a stack of gold, bunch of stuff. Kill a bot before DM. Reflect this guy's stuff. And this guy just gets messed up. GG. I don't even think I pick up the Magma Club. I go to finish this guy off. Aiming is so difficult in the Sculptor Legend. You're just being hit around all the time. Even like the other mobs when they're on your side, it's so annoying. Drop this guy, and last guy has Ribbit Reel, but I have my Fire Aspect Excal, and that is game number 89. Game number 90 is coming up next. I didn't even comment on the fact that in this video, I reached over 1,000 kills in the series so far. I got a God Apple. Boom. Pretty awesome. I do the rest of my trading, stuff I normally do. I get the stuff for Shrink Ray, Loot and Ocean Monument. I've got a God Apple, I've got Shrink Ray, I've got pretty basic stuff. I got 2 pearls from the Enderman that I killed earlier. Bunch of good stuff. This bot... Okay, I just want you to watch this gameplay and, like, tell me. Like, is this real? Like, what the fuck is that? Like, we have, like, NASA supercomputer reaction time to me, like... And, like, I didn't even know bots do that. Like, they run away and then they just keep running away. Why did he turn and sucker punch me? Can someone explain it to me? Because I really genuinely am curious. I pearl out here just to gap. I figure it's worth it because I have a bunch of gold and some heads on me and stuff. I could have turned around, webbed, fought that fight, but it's a little dangerous. I don't really want to. There's a lot of people around here too that I was noticing, so didn't want to get cleaned. I'm able to heal up to a pretty decent amount. I accidentally don't activate my Shrink Ray because I'm a little stinker. This guy turns around. He shouldn't have turned around. If he kept running, the terrain's flat enough to where he probably could have escaped. He gets pressed up against this tree, which forces him to fight a little bit. I pearl onto him and drop him here. Reason why I did that was because I didn't want him to be able to gap, and I wanted the gap. I prioritized the gap over the value of the pearl. This guy is pretty stacked, so I'm going to turn around. I try and Shrink Ray him. I end up not making him big. I just mistimed it. I should have made him big. I would have rather made him big, but instead I make myself small because I messed it up the first time, which is okay. I get similar value out of that. I wouldn't say the same value. It would have been better if I made him big, but some value is good value. Able to drop this guy here. He's got enchants, so that was an obviously worth it fight. I barely had to commit anything to that. This guy here, pretend I'm going to Shrink Ray him, but the guy with Diamond Leggings is the guy that I really want, so then I focus it right over to him. I kind of tricked him into coming really close. If this guy didn't spam webs at me, I'm like 80% sure he would have dropped to the G-head. I had G-head there, just because I'm a little scared. He drops to the G-head, so it ends up being worth it. I didn't necessarily need a G-head on that fight, but for safety reasons, I think that's worth it. I clean this guy, who's cleaning a different guy. My sword does so much damage, he's forced to turn around and fight me. And I drop him. The other guy goes and runs into hiding, but it doesn't really work. I just go around the corner. Nice hiding spot. Just kidding, it was a really bad hiding spot. I have Diamond Leggings now. Got a lot of good stuff. Clean this guy. Don't think he saw me or he would have had better reaction time, and I just start messing him up. Jumping people is so powerful. He barely eats his G-head in time. I should have dropped him with it again, but I don't know, I guess he's confident enough. I'm collecting diamond swords like a scalper would collect Pokemon cards. So the reason why I do this is because I just combine all the swords together to try and make a sharp 3 instead of trying to get for like sharpness books and stuff. Sharpness books are kind of difficult to get. And just like enchanting manually from like sharp 1 books and enchant table is slow. So I just enchant to a sharp 3. I didn't do it quite here because I saw this guy, which I thought was a worth it fight because I get full diamond off this fight. I also take note that some guy in chat has Mjolnir, the lodestone crafting rotation right now, or at the time was Soul Gauntlet. So I know Mjolnir was what was gotten from Gerald, so I know I have to look out for Mjolnir at some point. I'm at 10 gaps, 2 G heads. I'm looking really nice. I'm pretty confident I can fight this Mjolnir guy. That's the guy that I'm concerned about right now. Really destroy that guy. I have a multi-shot book from that previous kill, so I make armadillo detonator. And I got multi-shot, and now I'm feeling really good. I was feeling really good before, but now I'm feeling really, really good. This is the Mjolnir guy. So you guys are going to see in a second. This fight goes pretty well for me. Make him big. He's got magma cannon as well, which he beat me to. Which is why I made shrink right over it. And I drop him with like 7 heads, a G head, Mjolnir, like everything. Like actually everything. I just eat the Arcadius head, however you say it, avaricious Arcade. I don't know. I'm illiterate. Every time I read the word, I say it in a different way. This guy is trying to bait me to the trap. I just play a little bit safe. I could have ran right on him, I could have went in him there. Wait. Could have ran into him there. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is the last guy. Wasn't obvious. I do win this game. Really appreciate you guys being here. Part 10 will not be the last part of 100 games of Hoplite. I might just make it 1,000 games of Hoplite. Let's do 100 parts of 100 games, which is 1,000 games. That'd be hype, no? Maybe we do it like that. Anyways, I really want to say thank you guys for supporting me, being here in this video, liking, subscribing, participating in the giveaway. I love my community. I love you guys. And I'll see y'all later.